Hi students, welcome to Anthropology 175, Winter 2025. I'm your instructor for the course, John Schaefer. I've been teaching at the Middletown campus of Miami University for the past 12 years. I've taught introductory anthropology over 80 times, 80. I make these videos at the beginning of every online section so you can see what I look like. I am reading from a script because of accessibility. In this course, you will also see videos and lectures by John Cinnamon and Mark Peterson. Please watch this video. These are important videos. They go over a lot of stuff. John Cinnamon and Mark Peterson are in the videos. Dr. Cinnamon teaches on the Hamilton campus. He's also the course author, the one who set this course up a few years ago. Dr. Peterson teaches at the Oxford campus, but I, John Schaefer, this guy, am the instructor. So even if Dr. Cinnamon in a video tells you, contact me, don't. Contact John Schaefer instead. I'm the one responsible for this section. I'm the one grading your papers. This will be a very hard course with lots of work due. Honestly, it's just a lot of work. For most of the students in this course who end up being disappointed in their grades, it's not low grades on assignments, but actually absent grades due to absent work. They just didn't get it done. So be prepared. I hope you find it challenging but not daunting. There are a lot of individual items to complete, though. Please read over the entire syllabus closely. We'll go over it here in a bit, but you need to read it. This is your responsibility to make sure you keep up with all the readings and quizzes, do the discussions correctly, etc. Online courses in general reward initiative and penalize waiting around to be told what to do. So if you have initiative, you do well in these courses, online correspondence courses, etc. If you wait around to be told what to do, you're not going to do so well in these courses. This is doubly the case in a 3-week short course like this one, where you don't have time to be told, oh, you got to take the initiative and do it. Semester's already over, and you've already got a grade that you didn't want or expect. Be sure to be very careful on the January 9th and January 22nd deadlines. These are killer modules. I had a student say, you told me about it, and I just didn't think it was going to be that hard. It is that hard, believe it. There are lots and lots of extra study questions that will need to be answered. Extra paragraphs in Module 4 and Module 9. Please don't put it off to a single evening. You won't have time. You'll have to do it late. Once you do the stuff late, then the stuff piles up because you've only got 22 days to get this done. You need to buy a book. You need to buy a film. See below, we'll talk about these. Also on January 24th, there's a paper due. January 24th is the last day. That must be started. The paper has to be started at least a week before. January 24th is the hard deadline for the entire term. The last possible day to turn something in. The paper cannot be written without going out into your own community. You can't write this from Googling stuff online. You can't write this in a single night with online resources. This is the only paper that's due. In the longer version of this course, I have a midterm as well. I have deleted that from this course. Also, there's a final exam essays in the longer version of the course. I deleted those. We have the same content as in the semester-long course. We just reduced the assignments so that you don't have as much writing to do, since it is an incredible amount of writing in just 22 days. Overall, introductorily speaking, this is Anthropology 175, Global Cultural Diversity and Introduction to Cultural Anthropology, that also gets us thinking about human diversity and how to relate to people who are different from us. In general, anthropology fills in gaps that are given to you by your other Miami Plan social science and global courses, because we, the anthropologists, focus on non-Western cultures, we focus on non-literate societies, and we focus on prehistoric human experiences. So human diversity for anthropologists is much more complex, much more diverse than the ordinary diversity you get in, say, a sociology or political science class. This specific section is 100% online. We will probably never meet face-to-face. We might not even chat in real time. All your work is done when you want to, where you want to do it, so long as you get it done as it's due. The due dates will be every other day before midnight, right up to the hard deadline of Friday, January 24th. Every other day, you're working, turning stuff in. This course is asynchronous, which means that everybody in the course is working at their own pace. You might make a discussion posting on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Your fellow students might comment on it on Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning at 2 a.m. You might be posting several days ahead of everyone else, or a day or two, while some of your classmates are posting at the end of the deadline. Please be patient if you ask a question and it's not answered immediately. It's a 22-day compressed course. If you've taken a 6-week or 8-week course, you know the intensity. This is even more. This course begins on Monday, January 22nd, with assignments due every other day and runs through Friday, January 24th. Basically, you have assignments on January 3rd, January 5th, 7th, and 9th. The midterm exam and exam essays are due on January 11th. Then there's more assignments on January 13th, 15th, 17th, 19th, and 22nd. The final exam and that final big project are due January 24th, and it's done. You will need to purchase a book. Go ahead and order the one book. You're going to get into it in a few days. It's a short book by L. Kiefer Rowland called Cuban Color in Tourism and La Lucha. And there's a link in your in this announcement. The ISBN, it's listed there. It should be around $30. All the other readings are online. You'll need to purchase a film. The film is called Life and Debt. There's a link here. How to get there. For example, it's available on for rental on Amazon. Amazon Rental, it's called, for $3.99. There's a link there. Be aware that once you pay for a streaming rental, you might have several weeks or even months. I think for Amazon Rental, it's like 30 days to start watching it. But once you start watching it, once you click play, you have to finish it within 48 hours, or you have to re-rent it. So if you click start now, you're going to have to take really good notes because it doesn't come up for a couple weeks. Or you're going to have to spend another $4. All the other films that you'll need are linked directly through Canvas for free. There are 9 modules plus Module 0. Start with Module 0 that gets you oriented to online learning as well as the course syllabus. Now let's take a quick tour of the syllabus and schedule. So here, this is home. You click on syllabus and it takes you to the syllabus that talks about me. There's the course author. There's a little bit more about my background. There's department information, how to get in touch with one of the secretaries. Here's an introduction to global cultural diversity. Here's your learning outcomes. This is part of the Miami plan. We have social science perspectives within the Miami plan, and this tells you how we're going to be social science. This is global. It's a global inquiry course, and this is how we talk about globalization in anthropology. There's the required purchases again. There is the name of the book. You gotta have this book. I'm a very expert at figuring out who hasn't read the book. It's a very interesting book, a very complicated book. It has stuff you would never expect, and you can't BS your way through it. Film, there's the film right there. You got to click on that link and go purchase the film and watch it. You rent it. Course modules and units. You see the units there. Unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll have to do one module every day or two to get caught up. Several hours of reading and videos every single day. There's the grading quiz. It's not 1,000 points. It's only 750 because of the assignments that I removed. There is some bonus in there because there's a 785 total points available. For the quizzes, it's a 10 questions, get them out of 10, multiple guess. Study questions, you have to write a paragraph for each of those questions. Usually there's like 3 options and you choose one of them and write a paragraph. So a paragraph is several complete sentences. It's not a sentence. You're not going to get full credit. Discussion postings, you need to write your own posting. And once you've posted, then you'll see everyone else's. And then you pick 2 of your classmates and respond to theirs with a substantive active engagement. We're trying to create a conversation here. Culminating assignments, you can see I've deleted the first one here, ethnographic observation 1. The midterm has 55 multiple choice questions like the quiz questions, plus essays. I think like 7 essays, 7 paragraphs that you have to write, so be prepared for that. I think it's 7, it might be 6. I don't know. Unit 3 culminating assignment. This is your big paper here. You're only going to have to do one of them. You have to visit an international space. A lot of people around here go to like Mexican restaurants or Chinese restaurants and stuff like that. You're observing and respectfully engaging as an ordinary customer. And then for the final exam, you do the 55 multiple choice questions, but you don't write any essays because you're writing that ethnographic observation. Late work policy, it will be accepted with valid reasons, but in 22 days, you really don't have time to turn in late work. Just get it done and move on. If you don't get it in, get the stuff done, do tomorrow done first, and then go back and work backwards if you need to. Tech support, people always ask me for tech support. I'm never available. I have ideas sometimes, but usually I'm no good with tech support. So go there, Regional Technology Services, tell you why you can't upload, or why Canvas isn't working for you, or why your computer doesn't work, or why you can't log in, or whatever. It's not something usually that I'm very good at solving. Other resources here. Very important to look at that stuff. Your expectations, 4 to 5 times a week, get on Canvas. You're going to have to work 20 hours a week, maybe 30, to get it all done and do well. I'm going to be checking email twice a day, checking Canvas every day. 24 to 48 hours. Don't start freaking out until I haven't responded to your email for a day or two. Because if sometimes people email me and then like 5 hours later they're texting me, and I haven't even seen the email yet because I check it only once a day some days. Anyway, I'm usually working 10 to 12 Monday through Friday, so you can probably get my attention best then. But yeah, just text me. And then here we have these little blue links here where you can sort of start clicking on stuff. Don't do that. This is not a good idea. The way to get into this course is to go over here to modules, click on modules at the left, click on module 1 overview, get started here, overview, and then it takes you all the way through, because what happens is if you click on those blue links at the end of the syllabus, is you start taking tests over stuff you haven't even learned yet. So don't do that. That's bad. It will hurt you. Okay, yeah, went through the quick tour. As we go through the course, please tell me if you need to change anything. I hope to be able to respond to emails within 24 to 48 hours, have major assignments and exams graded in a week or 2. Grading takes time. I will try to keep up, but it's hard. I do accept late work. Get it all done by Friday, January 24th. That's your deadline. If I'm not responding on Canvas or email, you can text me at my cell. I put the number in there. Please text and don't call. I have a tendency to ignore calls I don't recognize. If you do choose to text me, start out with something like, "Hi, John, it's Taylor from anthropology class." And then go on. Don't just start texting me with like, "What's up with module 4?" I'm like, who are you? Remember, it's just a number. I don't have your name when you text me. It helps me discover who is texting me and what they might be talking about. Don't text or call after 9 p.m. And that's it. Please contact me on my email with any questions. I am eager to meet you all online. Welcome and best wishes.